Hi everyone, this is Jane, the Senior Regional Manager from IBS BFSU. Nice to meet you so much. Can you hear me?
Yes, Miss Jane, we can hear you.
Okay, great. Shall I start?
Yes, please.
Okay, yeah. So before we start, you can scan the QR code and follow us by social media. One second. Okay. So my presentation will from this four part. Now, first, I will give you some idea about BFSU. So BFSU belongs to 211 project. That means the top 100 university in China. And people call us a cradle of diplomats because if you go to the embassy in the other country and ask the staff there, they might tell you they graduate from BFSU. And we were founded in 1941, which is even earlier than the Republic of China. And we are the first foreign language study universities in China. And here are some languages we taught in BFSU. So far, we have 101 languages being taught in BFSU. So this gives you the opportunity to pick up another language. For example, we have French and we have Germanese. So if you have time, you can get another language except Chinese and English. So we have many famous alumni. They work very successful in some areas. For example, we have Mr. Yang Lan. She's a very famous news journalist. And now let's move on to my apartment, International Business School. So all the majors are related to business. We have English taught program and Chinese taught program, but no matter you are in English or you are in Chinese, you will study these two languages at the same time. And our faculties are very international. I would like to say 90 or I would like to say 75% of the teacher are from other countries, and our students are from many different countries as well, and the students satisfaction are number two in China. And one very important point is that our graduates first year salary ranks top 5 in China. So here is BFSU. You can find these numbers, you can find this information online. So that means our students are very competitive when they graduate. And that also means the market are very satisfied with our students. We have two campuses. One is in Beijing, the capital city, and another one is in Foshan, Guangdong province. The reason why we choose two different campuses is because China is very huge, and the culture is very different. The business model is very different. So we want our students to explore the different culture and a different business model. So that's why we have two campuses. And as I mentioned before, our graduates' first year salary are very high. So you can see these pictures. The blue buttons represent the BFSU graduates' starting salary, and the red one is the average level. So you can see the students in finance and international economy and trade, and international business, they can get much higher than the average level. I think there are two main reasons why our students are very competitive. So the first one is our professors, our faculties. So some of the professors are from overseas and some of them are Chinese professors, but all of them have a very well educated background. They all study overseas or they all teach overseas. They all do some kind of research overseas. For example, Mr. Luca, he is from Harvard University, and Karen, she is from Harvard University as well. And besides that, we have cooperation with more than 400 universities in different countries. So this will give you the opportunity to study in another country like US, UK, Australia for 1 semester. So this will give you more opportunity to see the different world, to learn new knowledge. And the second reason is about the practice perspective, because we don't only want our students to sit in the classroom to read. We want them to go outside to see what is the real business like. So we have immersion week every semester. So it's 1 week and you will go and visit 4 to 6 different companies. Some of them are Chinese company and some of them are international company. For example, in the past, we visit Google, iQIYI, and Baidu, and Huawei. So many students use this opportunity to find the intern and even find the job. And I would like to see we spend many time, and we have one faculty to focus on the cooperation with this kind of companies. So I think this is one of the main reason that our students can find job and earn high salary when they graduate. And now let's move to our campus. I will show you some pictures about our 2 campus. First, let's move to Beijing one. So in Beijing, we have the East Campus and the West Campus. This is the West Campus. And if you go across the road, you will see the East Campus. This is our sports center, and this is a swimming pool, the Olympic size swimming pool. This is my favorite part, and it also has gym, also has basketball room, so you can do a lot of exercise there. And this is our library. So you can see many characters outside. Actually, they have the same meaning, library, but in different language. Some, for example, some of them are in English, in Khmer, and in Vietnamese. So if you have a chance to visit or study in BFSU, you can go there and find your own language there. And this is our Foshan campus. Foshan campus is a very new campus which is established in 2015. So this one is very similar with the Malaysia one. We also call it Twin Tower. On the top is the dormitory for students, and the middle is the classroom, and the third floor is a cafeteria for students, and the ground floor is the subway and the shopping mall. It is very convenient. This one is the finance room. This one is the library. And in the teaching area, we make it in different colors because we want our students' life more colorful. And this is a big cafeteria in the third floor, and it has many places to relax, to read, or to do the group work. And besides the study part, we organize many activities for students. For example, we have the student union, and we have the Olympic game, and we have the international cultural festivals, and we have the welcome party for for freshmen each semester. And about this part, I also invite one of my students from US to share his experience in study uh, uh, in BFSU, because it's in the pandemic and we all study online. So I want to give you some ideas about except study online, what can you do in the pandemic? Hello, Anson.
Hello, Jingjing. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. So I will stop my sharing, and you can share your slide and share your ideas. Okay.
Oh, Jingjing, do you by chance have my slides with you? My computer is having little issues, so I'm actually
Oh,
participating
okay.
through my phone on Zoom instead.
Oh, okay, sure. I will share your slide. 1 minute.
Thank you. Sorry about that.
Oh, no problem. Okay, 1 minute. I will open it. Thank you so much for joining me.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
I'm very happy to share my experience here with everybody about BFSU and my student experience so far here in Beijing.
Okay, thank
Hello,
you.
everybody. Hello, everybody. Thank you, Jingjing. Hello, everybody. My name is Anson. I'm from the United States. I'm currently in the second semester of my first year here at BFSU. I'm currently a graduate student in the International Business Program at IBS. And I'll share a little bit about my journey here in China, why I chose China and BFSU, and a little bit about Beijing itself. So the first slide will be about why I chose China. So obviously China is going to be one of the largest economies currently. We're basically witnessing a huge transition. So China right now is providing a lot of different opportunities for people who want to have a global career, want to experience things internationally, and also see a different culture that's completely unique from a lot of different ones out there. I think one of the most exciting parts about why I chose China is to see the digital development and how much technology has changed and advanced compared to a lot of other countries out there. China is also going to be very important going forward in the future. As you can see, it's going to probably be the largest economy here very soon. It's just going to be more and more globally important. And this will also be very relevant to future career prospects. If people want to have an international career, China in one way or the other will most likely be a part of that. Or impact you, influence you better. I am half Chinese, but I don't speak it fluently. So I think being in the environment is really very beneficial and important if somebody wants to really learn a language. I think Chinese, especially in a business environment, is going to be very helpful if you know at least some of the basic or intermediate stuff. But the better you know the language, the more it can only help you. And China's just got a very deep history. It has a lot of different cultural traditions that help a lot for you to really learn about it more in depth and to have a stronger understanding going forward if you're going to do any business meetings or talk with any Chinese people in the future. And as I mentioned, I also had reasons to come back to kind of trace back to my own roots. So why I chose Beijing and Beihua. Well, Beijing is one of the largest cities, obviously, in China. And it's got a deep history. I think one of the things that make Beijing stand out compared to a lot of the other large Chinese cities is it has both a mixture of modernism and history together. A lot of large Chinese cities out there, and I've been to a lot of them, are mostly just skyscrapers and have a little bit of history here. They're very internationalized, which is great, but Beijing has a great blend of that. You get to see a lot of the tourist sites, but the city itself blends a lot of the two together. So you have a deep understanding. You get to see a lot of the cultural roots itself in China and experience a lot of the modern sites. So I think that's one of the unique standing points about choosing Beijing and also with Beihua. Beijing itself has a lot of different global companies out there that have that a lot of the other modern cities have at the same time. Beijing is also located in a very convenient location that's easy to travel to throughout the country and also internationally as well if you want to travel outside. There's plenty of sites to see. And then Haidian district within China is probably one of the most well-known educational districts in China. The Beihua campus is beautiful as seen from the picture we have here. And then also surrounding campuses around are also very pretty and can give you a good taste and feel of what the campuses are like in China. BFSU IBS especially gives you a lot of different opportunities as well to provide like different immersion weeks, ways to experience with different companies throughout Beijing, and to help you with a lot of different opportunities to help improve yourself and also progress within your future career as well. There's a very strong teacher base too, which is why I chose Beihua. I've had some great teachers there who have taught me a lot of different things regarding international business, and the school itself provides you a lot of different options as well and teaches you a lot of different areas regarding international business if that's kind of the field you choose. And as Jingjing had mentioned as well, the school is really well known for languages. So if you want to learn Chinese as well at the same time as business skill sets, I don't think there's a better place you can pick than Beijing Foreign Studies University. They're probably the most well known for it in the whole country. and they have a lot of great teachers who will help you get to the point you want to be with your language skills as well. So around Beijing, just to show you kind of some fun sites, some pictures I've taken and things you can do, or I mean student life, I'm sorry. Let me go with student life first. So campus, these are some of the photos I've taken. This is the West Campus and then the library as well. And then some of the other areas, just the natural beauty that the campus itself evolves. Some of the facilities as well. BY is continually improving and providing more modern facilities. They have a great gym, a very updated pool, and then they also recently updated the basketball courts outside on the courts. So there's a lot of ways for you to stay active. Beijing Foreign Studies Library itself is also very unique and well known throughout the country and internationally, as you can see with the unique lettering. It's a very active student life outings out there and a lot of groups that you can participate in. And it's a very convenient location for you to go out and do things. So, and I think one of the best things I like about it is they give you a lot of opportunities and classroom environments to easily engage with Chinese students. I really like having a lot of Chinese classmates because you're going to learn a lot more with just cultural differences, the language you're going to work with them, and share different perspectives. It really helps out a lot. And then campus life a little bit, just to show you some of the interior photos. Yeah, so the campus life, that's a picture of inside the library, where probably a lot of students know this is where you spend a good chunk of your time. So it's very important to have a good learning environment. This is a picture of me with some of my Chinese classmates here. We're enjoying some Western food and Chinese food. And then a picture of the gym and then also the dorm setting. So you can kind of have an idea. You can have a bunk bed partner, and then there's plenty of room for you to study within your own room as well. So it's very clean and tidy too. And then also some of the other campus life photos, just to show you with some of the other student groups. If you don't mind going to the next one there, Jingjing. Oh, cool. Oh, so yeah, around Beijing a little bit. These are some photos I took. Sanlitun, which is one of the most well-known shopping centers throughout China. Very modern, all the brands you can want, anything you need, you can usually find there. Like I mentioned, the transportation around Beijing is very easy to get to know of and get a hang of. The subway system is terrific. It goes throughout the whole city. And then as you can see with all the bikes here, this is literally just around the corner from the campus, BY. You won't have any trouble finding a bike or a scooter if you need to get around to places. It's very convenient. Your Chinese classmates will be more than welcome to help you and teach you how to get started. And then this picture of the Great Wall I took as well. So obviously this is probably one of the most well-known spots, tourist areas that anybody would want to see in Beijing. And it's right here, right next to the Beijing campus too, and very easy to get to. And I think it might be one more slide, Jingjing.
Yes, it's a little bit slow, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, as you see, Beijing's got just a great mixture of both history and modernism. And this is the last slide I have to share with you guys. This is just to show you what downtown Beijing looks like. We've had the different Olympic events here in Beijing as well. So, if you think some of the other cities in like Guangdong or Shanghai are more modern than Beijing, it's not the case at all. Beijing is very modern at the same time. And it just gets to be more and more that way with each year. And then, with the Olympics happening here as well, I'm sure there's going to just be more international influence and more opportunities for students to get involved with progressing their Chinese, life over here, their student life, and, hopefully a future career in China and in Beijing as well. So I definitely recommend BY University for a lot of different reasons, and the business school there is great. So that's all I have there for you, Jingjing. Thank you, everybody.
Okay, thank you so much, Anson. Actually, we have many excellent students like Anson. They're from German, they're from US, they're from Canada, and we have a 2+2 program with one Canadian university. And the student tell me our teaching level is the same with their university. So if you study in BFSU, you will feel that our teaching faculty are very professional. So let's move back to our programs. So for a bachelor, we have this kind of program, both in English and in Chinese. For master study, we have international business and finance and MBA, both in English and Chinese. Besides the certificate study, we also, besides the degree study, we also have certificate. This kind of a program is for short-term study. You can study 1 semester or 1 year instead of 2 year and 4 year. And we also have language like Chinese and or Chinese or practice Chinese or business Chinese. So you can find many different courses in BFSU. And here is some details about the course. Let's take one as an example for master study. It's 2 year program, and this is the fee. It's only available for 4 semester. But for the bachelor study in English, it's available for spring semester and fall semester. So let's go back to master study. So for master study, you need to graduate from university successfully, and you need to get IELTS 6.5 or equivalent level in order to register. And for Chinese told master, you need to get HSK 6. And the last part is about the scholarship. So far in China, we have 3 different kinds of scholarship. The first one is Chinese government scholarship, and the second one is provincial scholarship, and the third one is university owned scholarship. Except the first one, Chinese government scholarship, the students have to apply themselves. And the next two, we will help students to apply. So that will help, that will save time and more effectively. And we help students as much as we can. We often try our best to help students, no matter where are they from or no matter which kind of program they want to enroll in. And I think this is the end of my presentation. This is our website. On our website, you can find the details about the curriculum. And this is this is my email. And you can also follow our Facebook and Instagram. And if you have any question, you can contact me and or contact channel admission. We will help you as much as we can. And thank you so much.
Thank you, Ms. Jing, for the
Thank
sharing, and also
you.
thank you, Anson, for sharing his experience studying at BFSU. And we have a couple of questions for
Yes,
BFSU.
please. Mhm.
First one is, what are the differences between Beijing and Foshan campus?
Okay, thank you. That's a really good question. Actually, the curriculum in Beijing and Foshan is the same, but the scholarship policy is a little bit different. In Beijing, it's a freshman scholarship. So that means it's only for first year. In the second year, you need to use the first year transcript, your academic performance to reapply again. But in Foshan, it's 4 year or it's 2 year. You don't need to apply again. So that's the only difference.
Mm-hmm. Okay, noted. And
Yeah,
then I think we have a question from the
yeah.
student here, from
Mm-hmm,
Menghun.
mm-hmm.
It's actually about the international business program. So I think he's a bit confused on whether he needs to study the program in both English or Chinese or just English.
Okay, thank you for the question. So let's take international business as an example. If you choose the English taught program, so most of your course is taught in English, but you have to learn Chinese as a second language, like 4 to 6 hours per week. So the other course will be taught in English, but you still need to take the Chinese course.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Understood. That's very clear. Right.
Okay,
So
thank
what
you.
are the employment and internship opportunities if students study at BFSU?
Oh, that's a really good one. As I mentioned before, because we have many cooperation with the different companies. So normally, if the company they want to hire some student, they will send us the job description directly, and we will throw to student group. And we also will recommend we also recommend some excellent student to the company. And I would like to say that if you want to do the intern, maybe in your first year, you can practice your Chinese a little bit, because normally the company really like the student who can speak Chinese and who can speak English. They will get more opportunity to get the intern. And many of our students use the immersion week to find their intern, because they can get the contact from that company and they can send the CV to the company directly.
Awesome. I think
Yeah.
the final question is about CSE scholarship. So some of the students here are asking whether they can apply for CSE scholarships to to cover for bachelor or master's program at BFSU IBS.
Okay, thank you so much. Yes, as I mentioned before, they can apply the CSC from themselves from the embassy if they need any support document like the conditional offer or other suggestions. They can feel free to contact us or contact Channel Admission. They can, in short, they can apply CSC for bachelor and master.
Understood.
Okay.
Yeah, very clear. Thank
Yeah.
you so
Thank
much,
you.
Jing Lashi, for sharing everything about BFSU.
Okay.
And yeah,
Thank
we're
you.
glad to have you here. And thanks a lot once again for spending your time for this
Yeah,
online
thank
open
you so
day.
much. Okay, yeah, bye.